So YouTube, welcome to the Rankins World channel. Tired. What's going on, y'all? What's up with it? I'm gonna wait till some more people get in. I'm gonna start the show. What's happening? Can y'all hear me good? Can y'all see me good? I'm dropping stuff. Man, I just got home from work. Tired. It's been a long day. It's hot. I'm over here on the East Coast. Oh, by the way, before we get started, I want everybody to hit that like button. Hit the like button. Make sure you drink your water. Water does your body good. No sodas, all water. Hit that like button. So, let's get straight to the point. No chaser. Straight to it. You know, when I get on YouTube, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody, few people, they want to be local. They want to be home every day. They don't want to be OTR. I miss being OTR. I ain't gonna lie to you. I miss it. And this coming from a person who did both. And I can honestly say I'm more tired being local than I am, you know what I'm saying, being OTR. And I start my clock at work at 4 a.m. in the morning, every morning, 4 a.m. And right now I'm on the East Coast, it's 4:41. I wake up about 2:30, 3 o'clock, the latest, 3:15. You know what I'm saying? Get up, do what I gotta do, and go to work. And being local is hard work, and it also depends on what type of job you do. As I know, I work for a beverage company, a soda company. I've been there over 6 years, and it can be stressful. So I'm about to give y'all the real about being local. I mean, my record's clean. I have no points on my CDL, nothing. Like 6 years straight. I can go pretty much anywhere I want to go. It came one point in time that, this was a few years ago, that I was about to go somewhere else different, try something different, pretty much no touch freight. And I was getting calls and emails back immediately wanting me to come work for companies when I started applying for them. And so why am I working where I'm at is because I have my good days where I do get off early. And I'd rather go in at a job early in the morning, around 4 in the morning. That way, if I have to work 12 hours, then I still get off around 4 o'clock. And I couldn't do a job where I come in at 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, I come 8 o'clock in the morning and 12 hours later, it's 8 o'clock, or 14 hours later, you know what I'm saying, it's 10 o'clock. So being local, there's some local jobs out there that's perfect, but that's very hard to find sometimes. And I'm not looking to go nowhere else. I love where I'm at. I just want to give y'all the real about being local, about you know what I'm saying, they gonna work you your 12 or 14 hours. They're gonna work every bit of that. And as y'all know, it's only 24 hours in a day. Like today, I got off at 4 o'clock. I went in at 4. Been up since 3. And I got off at 4. That's 12 hours gone out my day. And that's 12 hours left to do whatever you gotta do for that day. Before that day is over with. Today is Friday, I don't work tomorrow. So say for instance, it was during the week. I get off, you know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with your family or whatever they might need. That's a few hours. And you gotta make sure you get to bed on time, because you gotta restart your day and do it all over again the next day. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a 10-hour break for when you OTR. It ain't like a 10-hour break when you OTR and you driving most of the time, and it's more relaxed. You're not in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? You're not in a rush. You taking your time, being safe. So when you local, everything, especially what I do, I'm based on time. Like I gotta move. I gotta get to these stops. I got cutoff times to get to. Which you got cutoff times in the OTR, but you might not have to get to your destination for a few days, and you timing right, and hopefully you don't have no breakdowns or no, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And you put in your trip plan for traffic jams and stuff like that. Either you get there early and you can relax, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But with local, it ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with city traffic. You dealing with receivers, and you know what I'm saying, receivers more. I deal anywhere between 6 to 9 different people every day. 6 to 9 different people. So there's 6 to 9 different attitudes you gotta deal with. Some good, some bad. And the ones that give you the attitude, like, you just like, is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? See, when you OTR, you ain't gotta deal with, you know what I'm saying, but a few people a week. And you might not ever see them again. See, local, I see these same people constantly. I see these same people every week, unless they go on vacation. So, for the people who want to be local, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth working 12 hours a day, sometimes 14 hours, and especially if you touch freight, and you know what I'm saying, touch, like which I do, I touch freight. Sometimes my AC don't work in my truck, you know what I'm saying, sweating. Ain't no relax, chilling back riding. I might go to the next stop, it's probably a couple minutes away. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't in the truck long. So my opinion for everybody getting in this trucking game, give OTR a shot. Now this is just my opinion. Give it a shot if you can. Now, a lot of people can't do OTR, but they do want their CDL and drive trucks. It's gonna be harder to find a local job. It's there, but it's gonna be hard. You got your companies, you got your beverage companies, your sodas, your alcohol companies, your wine companies. That's local, home every day. But you're gonna work for it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you, some of them jobs that's local, especially the soda companies, you gotta ask yourself, is it worth the money? Is the money worth, you know what I'm saying, you busting your back and sweating and all that stuff? If you don't mind that hard work, I said go for it. But for my rookies, I do recommend going over the road for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Check the road out, because you might like it. You might like it. If in my situation, if I didn't have kids and stuff, I would, you know what I'm saying, go back local. It's more relaxing, and you get to see the world. You get to see the world, and it's stressful, but it's a different type of stress. Local stress and OTR stress is different. I think local stress, it plays hand in hand. I'm not gonna say it's more stressful because OTR is stressful too. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think locals is worth it. Like, I like seeing my kids every day. I like being in my own bed every day. Even though I have that many hours to spend, even though I don't have that many hours to spend and do what I need to do, and I'm tired when I get home, but I still gotta do more work when I get home or whatever the case may be, to me, that's worth it. To me, I put all that being tired on the back burner to do what I need to do when I get home. And to sleep in my own bed and stuff like that. So the money right now is worth it. When I started, it wasn't worth it. I had to be local for it, you know what I'm saying, family reasons. But now the money, it's worth it. So working 12, 14 hours a day, to me, it's cool. I do touch my freight. But I'm telling you, for you rookies, if you're gonna do local, be ready for the war. Be ready for the late nights, getting off late. You coming home, only thing you got time for is a hug and a kiss from your old lady or your spouse or whoever, and a couple of, you know what I'm saying, minutes with your kids, shower, eat, go to bed, and you right back up doing it again the next day. It's gonna be many times like that, and that's a true story. It's gonna be many times like that. There's gonna be times you ain't gonna have time to do nothing during the week. Only time you're gonna have is the weekend. And you hope you ain't so wore out by the time the weekend get here that you don't sleep your whole weekend away. I done did that. When I first started delivering drinks, I used to work so hard during the week. That Friday night come, I get home, take a shower, I hit the bed, I go to sleep, I wake up, it's Sunday. By the time I recuperate, it's time to go back to work again. You know what I'm saying? But I can honestly say I'm more healthier doing this. Like now, I like getting up and going. I like moving. I like, you know what I'm saying, seeing different people and walking. Like I probably, let me see, on average, I got it on my phone, but I probably do well over 15, I don't know, I want to say 15, maybe 10,000 steps or more a day. It's probably more than that, I don't know. But I do it for my family, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do it for them. Because to me, that's the part that's worth it. That's the part that's worth it. You can't get time back. You can't get it back. And I got 2 boys, so my boys need me. You know what I'm saying? They need me. And I got a lot of guys that work at food company, food services, and and beverage. Like I do beverage, and I got a lot of guys that do food. Places like Cisco, McLean, and stuff like that. But when I tell you, they get paid good, but you are going to these jobs, they make you a different type of person. They make you a different type of person, running up and down these ramps, delivering 2 liters, 12-pack cans, and all that stuff like that. It makes a man out of you. It done been plenty of people that I done got hired on, and I let them know before I even, you know what I'm saying, get them on, look, this is hard work. This is hard work. I repeat it to them like 100 times. This is hard work. And you know what they be like, it's good, man. I don't mind a little hard work. I said, okay. But understand this. When you do get this job and you do quit, I'm not going to take it personal. Because I understand. I done had people who liked the job, and I had people who didn't like the job. And some made it, some didn't. They'll call me later. I had some got the job. We were cool. Then they just quit. Didn't even know they quit. I ain't heard from them since. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make sure I give people the real. I give them, it's gonna be long hours, especially during the 100 days of summer. In the summertime, you gonna wish you was in the AC in that truck. Ain't nothing worse than getting out this truck and it's 100 degrees, which is it feel like 100 degrees now, and you sweating. You gotta deliver some drinks, touch and freight. But it's worth it, man. Like, it keeps me in shape. Can people do it when they get older? I don't know, but it's worth it, man. But somebody got to do it. At the end of the day, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to deliver to restaurants. Somebody got to deliver to Walgreens and Dollar Generals and convenience stores. Somebody got to do it. You know what I mean? So there's people out here to do it. I'm one of those. So somebody got to be OTR. Somebody got to be local. At the end of the day, we all play a major part. So it don't matter what you do. I just want some of my rookies that's getting in the game that want to be local to understand that your options of getting a local job is some jobs out there, but your options are how hard do you want to work? Because you want to work hard and don't mind working hard and long hours, them food companies will hire you real quick because they got high turnover rates. I mean high turnover rates. They constantly bringing new people in and out the door every week, and that's a fact. They constantly hiring people because they got to have backup for when somebody quit, because they know people gonna quit. And people quit around the summertime every year. If you notice, these food companies and beverage companies are always hiring, always. So if you can deal with the hot weather, raining, cold, if you can deal with all that, long hours, getting there, getting home, only thing you got time for is to take a shower, eat, and go to bed, and get right back up and do it again, then go be local, be at these food companies or beverage company, whatever you want to do. Because they'll hire you. They make good money. And and these local gigs, now, I know, I mean, I ain't talking about your FedExes, your size, and your, you know what I'm saying, Southeastern Freight. I had offers from all of them when I did apply, but I didn't want to work for them because I was going to be starting from the bottom. ABF, a lot of those companies, some of them are union, some of them are not, but they have guys who've been there for years, and when you come in, you'll be a driver/dock worker, however you want to put it. So they'll use you for a truck when they need you, but till then, you be working the dock. And you start from the bottom, so you ain't gonna get the best route. So I wasn't willing to do that. I was already established where I was at. So I wasn't willing to, number one, come in at 7, 8 o'clock. I'm used to getting up at 2:30, 3 in the morning and getting off between 12 and 3 o'clock. And I wasn't willing to do that. So I took a chance of staying where I'm at, and it worked out good for me. So my thing, like FedEx, they hire city drivers, stuff like that. Those companies, they hire, but it's also who you know. You know what I'm saying? Now with driver shortages, it's kind of a little bit easier to get local gigs now, so they kind of being more lenient on people. And they hiring people, young people. But try OTR a little bit. Try OTR. You be like, I can't cut it, then go local. Get a little bit of experience. Then you know what I'm saying, go local, try it out. And try the food service. Try running around. I mean, some people enjoy it. A job is what you make of it. If you go to work every day if you go to work most times, I'm not gonna say every day, because I don't go to work every day with a positive attitude. But if you go to work majority of the time with a positive attitude, you'll make it. But if you go to work every day with an attitude, don't want to do this, and not being grateful for the job you got, you ain't gonna like it. It's gonna be even more harder for you than what it already is. It's gonna be 10 times harder. And stay away from the negative people at work who work there, been there for years, and talk crap about their company. Those are people you don't want to be around when you being local, You want to come in, get your manifest, what you gonna be delivering today. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you going, go pre-trip your truck and stuff and get going. Stay away from those people because they will bring you down. One bad apple will make the rest bad. So everybody got these type people at their job who've been there forever, who just got nothing good to say about the company. Stay away from them because they're gonna bring you down right with them, and then you be coming to work the next day. You're gonna come to work the next day saying the same thing. Saying the same thing. Then you're gonna be looking for another job. I done had people who done had so many different jobs because they was just looking for that perfect local job. They went from this company to this company to finally coming back to where they started at. And come to find out, you listen to the wrong people and you're not minding your business. See, when I go to work, I got my couple people I holler at a little bit. I go to work, what's up? In the morning, I really don't talk much in the morning, it'd be too early. But I say what's up, good morning, whatever. Get my stuff, get my manifest, I hit the road. I get back, holler at a few people, and I'm gone. Anybody got some more negative stuff to say, I know what I'm saying, I kind of, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. A negative energy will drain you already more than what you already got going on. You really don't want to be here that morning. You had a bad night, rough night. Shoot, you just went to bed. And another thing, being local, you don't get that 6 to 8 hours of sleep a lot of time. I'm gonna be real, I'll probably average about 4 to 5 hours of sleep a day. I done built my body and programmed my body to work like that. 4 to 5 hours a day. I'll probably get to bed, it'll be some nights I won't get to bed till 11. No, I gotta be up at 3. It just, I'll be doing so much and trying to, you know what I'm saying, get things going and be up. I don't even watch TV like that. It just, you know what I'm saying, I make sure I give what's important all my time. Because you gotta find that balance when you local. You can't give your job your life, if that makes sense. You gotta have that work-life balance. So you have to sacrifice when you get home. Even though you tired, you wanna go straight to bed, you can't do that. You gotta stay up because you keep, you know what I'm saying, come home going straight to bed and neglecting your kids and your whoever you with, you'll lose your family. Just like being OTR. A lot of people OTR lose their family. So you can lose your family being local because they seeing you, but they not seeing you. You get to the weekend, you off work, but you too tired to spend time with them. So when you local, you gotta make sacrifices too. Even though you tired, you still gotta get your butt up. And that's been real. And this is another, I'm not saying all local jobs are hard, because all of them are not. It's some local jobs that's just perfect. All you do is bump the dock and go to the next. Majority of them want some experience too. You got your local gigs like Harris Teeter's, Publix, where you don't do nothing but drive that truck, you bump the dock, the stores take it off for you. I done had job offers from them. I done had Publix and Harris Teeter. Harris Teeter, you gotta have, for one, you gotta be in the area, and for two, you gotta have 5 years experience. I think it's either 5 or 3 or so, it's somewhere around in there. But they don't get weekends off because grocery is 24 hours. They don't get weekends off, and if anybody does get the weekends off, it's somebody who done been there forever, and they rarely get weekends off. And it's local, but sometimes you might have layovers. A layover is you might not have enough hours to get back that same night, so they put you up in a hotel for the night and you hit the road. So, but as far as going to get your license and having your CDL, having no experience getting a local gig, there's some options out there. But your options are going to be the jobs that require you to do a lot more. The jobs that require you to do a lot less, you know what I'm saying, they want that experience. But at the end of the day, it's not because you don't have experience. What it all boils down to is insurance at the end of the day. Everybody know that, and if you don't know that, I'm letting you know. If you're a new driver, they'll hire you. It's just that you don't have no experience. I mean, not experience, just that the insurance is too high to hire you. Best believe they want you, but it's just that the company won't, know what I'm saying, allow to put that driver on because their insurance gonna go skyrocket. That's the real fact. But yeah, anybody who do got experience time on the road, you got your grocery store chains that delivers. You got blacklove. I don't know who actually. You got food lines. You know what I'm saying? They don't touch that. They just gotta stand there and make sure however many pallets their store is getting, that they get those exact pallets. You Kroger, stuff like that. Those are companies that's pretty much no touch freight, and they make decent. They make good. I feel like and this is my opinion. I feel like if you fresh in the game and you got 1 or 2 years, I ain't talking about rookies who's 0 to 6 months, but if you can get somewhere that's company and you bring it home at least $1,000 a week. If you bring it home that, you doing good. You doing good. Stick with that for a while. Don't be out here rushing trying to get your own truck and be owner operator. You know what I'm saying? Stick with that for a little while. Learn the game. And enjoy not having to pay for fuel. So if you're local and you bring home $1,000 a week, you can make that work. Now, the reason why I say you can make it work is because the only reason you will make that work is if your expenses at home, you know what I'm saying, outweigh what you're getting. Meaning, if you spending more than you make. There's a lot of people who bring home $1,200, $1,000 a week. And I'm talking about net. But they spending more than they make. So now they saying they don't make no money. Now they want to be owner operator so they make more money. I'm like, you making a mistake. In my opinion, you're making a mistake. You need to sit down, sort out all your bills, see what you overspending on, and see what you can get rid of. Get rid of stuff you don't need. Get your, you know what I'm saying, your expenses low and make that $1,000 a week work for you. But I went off on a tangent, but back to being local. I like being local. I think it's worth it. I might work 12, 14 hours a day, but it's worth it to me. Is it worth it to some of y'all? I don't know. Will it be worth it? You got to make the decision on your own. I felt like I needed to talk about this today because I have a lot of messages. People want to be local and they want to be home every day. There's some jobs who not local that's not OTR. They might do 2 days over the road and back home, or they might do a couple days on the road in a hotel and then back home. Like I think Cisco got some routes to where the routes are so big. Oh, my bad. I forgot PFG and Gordon Food Services. Those jobs make well over 70 to 90,000 a year. But back to what I was saying. Some of these jobs, like, you'll get somewhere, your route be so big, you can't finish your route in one day. So they'll have you sleep in a hotel when you finish half your route, and then you get up the next morning and finish your route. Then you come back home, and you off for that day or whatever, and then you go back in the next night or something like that. So a lot of these food services, they're not strictly Monday through Friday. You know what I'm saying? You work your 12 hours that day, or you know what I'm saying, or half the route, whatever. So, like I said, if you want to give these food services, beverage company a shot, give them a try. I mean, if you say you willing to do the hard work, go for it. You want to be local, those are some of your options. You know what I'm saying? Gordon Food Services, the people who deliver the Chick-fil-A. What's the QCD? Around here we got QCD, and the good thing about QCD is, for one, they pay good, and for two, they don't have ramps. A lot of these food service companies are turning into lift gates. QCD have lift gates to where your order is put on a pallet and you got to break the pallet down. Instead of you going back and forth on a ramp all day, you know what I'm saying? That ramp can make a man out and hurt your back. So a lot of these companies are going lift gates, and you just, you know what I'm saying, take the pallet off the lift gate, drop it from the back of the store, and you bust it down like that, and you rip and run inside the store with a hand truck. So just know you apply for these jobs, they are hard. Be aware. And another thing, a lot of these companies, you go in the wee hours of the night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, when it's still dark, and you go into these stores by yourself. You have keys to these stores. So if you are one of these people that's timid, don't go to these jobs. Don't go to these companies, because you will be delivering to these stores by yourself. And some of these stores are in the hood, and some people do be up in the wee hours of the morning plotting. These people do get plotted on. They know these people out here making money. So if you are one of these people who don't like being up early in the morning when it's still dark, don't apply for these companies. You do start your routes at night, especially being a rookie. You're going to start a route at night. You're going to go in about 8 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? Run through the night. So that's why if you get in a CDL, you can't say, I don't want to drive at night. You got to be willing to drive at any time of the day and deliver any time of the day. So be aware of that. And for some of you ladies, be aware of that you will go into these places late at night, and be aware of your surroundings when you local. And that's anywhere, but when you local, be aware of your surroundings when you deliver to these stores. Because a lot of these stores are in high crime rate areas, and it's just you. I'm not telling anyone to carry no gun, because I'm pretty sure your company won't allow to carry you no gun. But I would tell you do anything to protect yourself, because at the end of the day, your company ain't gonna save you when somebody come in behind you, you know what I'm saying, because they done watch you from way over far in the distance and seen you ripping and running. Now they come there, and I'm gonna tell you what they do. They come and ask you, do you need some help? I'll help you for a couple $. Do whatever you do to need to protect yourself. So, and that's one of the reasons why these companies, that's one of the reasons why some of these food services and companies like that pay what they do, because you deal with a lot. You deal with a lot, and you got to put up with a lot. For one, the job is very physical. For two, you got to go in at night, you know what I'm saying, risking your life. I got a buddy, he worked somewhere, some food service company, and he was delivering. It was probably about 2:30 in the morning, and he was delivering somewhere, and he went inside a store. He went inside a Chick-fil-A, and a man came behind him and was like, hey, I was just wondering, you need some help. And my homeboy was like, I ain't gonna give no names with it, but he was like, no, I don't need no help, but I got a friend right here in my pocket. So if you come in here with some mess, I got something that'll get rid of you real quick. Now, was he supposed to have that protection? No. But by all means, you gotta do what you do to protect yourself. So I feel like I need to say this for some, you know what I'm saying, people who want to be local. And if you feel like the information I'm giving is wrong, let me know in the comment section. If you feel like I missed something, let me know in the comment section. I can't cover everything, but I can just tell you what I know and what I done seen and been through. So hope you guys like this video, and please like and subscribe and share this video. You know what I'm saying? Get some light on the situation to other people. Hope you guys have a blessed day. It's your boy, Mr. Rankin. Oh, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at _the simple guy.